Hello everyone, welcome back to the topic of cyberbullying in technology for teaching and learning 1. So these are my beautiful group mates, and to have a review with their topic, Miss Vicentilio first introduced to you the cyberbullying and kinds of bullying. However, Miss Capindet discussed to you the forms of online bullying, which is 8 forms. And while Ms. Calvez discussed to you the cyberbully profile and the effects of cyberbullying. And the fourth one is Ms. Madrana, who discussed the tips on how to stop or prevent cyberbullying. And to continue our report, I am Eva V. Andalas from BS Ed English 2A. And my topic for this afternoon is all about the strategies that we educators can employ to prevent cyberbullying and the Republic Act 10627. So let's start. So we have these strategies that we educators can employ to prevent cyberbullying. So there are 9 strategies. First is to create digital citizens. Cyberbullying is impersonal in nature. It is impersonal since it uses digital devices like cell phones, computers, tablets, and etc. So as educators, it is important for us to teach kids that the same rules apply in and out of the digital world, and to clearly teach students how to be cyber safe and savvy. Much like rules are taught, digital citizenship can be imparted through explicit or detailed teaching. So when we are about to impart our knowledge on how to use digital devices, we need to be detailed because other students find hard to understand the given information. Next strategy is to educate yourself. So not being in the trend or current on the newest technologies puts teachers at a disadvantage. So why is it disadvantage for us educators if we don't know the current or the newest technologies? So it is disadvantage since we can't able to understand what our students are using or misusing. And for us to know about it, we need to set aside at least 1 hour per week or just 60 minutes to intentionally educate ourselves. And if we have better understanding, then we can share the topic with confidence in the class. Third strategy is to discuss bullying. Awareness is powerful. It can make the students afraid of what might be the effect of their bad behavior towards others, and by spreading awareness, they can be aware that what they're doing is already bullying. And it also changes social perceptions. We as teachers can put cyberbullying as the spotlight in our classrooms. And we can also teach students about the psychological and legal ramifications. We can explore issues like technology risks, cyber safety, and positive online communities. We can also talk about age or appropriate cases of cyberbullying under resolution. Fourth strategy is supervise. Students using computers or other devices in school often have access to the internet and social networking sites, despite efforts to restrict them through filters and firewalls. Teachers who do not properly supervise their students' usage of on-campus computers and personal cell phones allow them to potentially engage in cyberbullying or fall victim to it while on school grounds. So actively monitor the online activities of students and set the tone that students use technology in a distracting or harassing manner will be disciplined. So it is our duty to supervise our students, especially if they are in our school grounds. Fifth strategy is to teach students that it's okay to report abuse. Students need to know that they should report abuse. Every student should be encouraged to report instances or evidence of cyberbullying to a teacher, counselor, or any other staff member. We, we as teacher, we can set up an anonymous reporting system so that youth can inform school officials of a problem without fear of repercussion. And knowing that there is a way to report cases may also stop students from engaging in the behavior, because as I have said, if students have knowledge of what might be the consequences of their wrong behaviors, then it could lead to stop from engaging in the behavior. Next is establish firm policies. Rules regarding technology need to be explicitly taught rather than assumed. A student should be aware of policies before a problem occurs, as it creates clear boundaries. Policies serve as a good way to curtail verbal aggression and establish it as an unacceptable behavior. Policies should also be specific, including any legal implications. Another strategy is to encourage active student participation in decision making. So, especially nowadays that we are using an online platform for education, so students should feel that they have a voice at school. Enlist the assistance of students from our school to help, as they know, or perhaps better than anyone else, what devices, programs, or sites are being used and misused. We as teacher can have the class come up with the rules against bullying and involve them in determining that bullying behavior is unacceptable. Next is finding the right response. Although there should be consequences for cyberbullying, many experts say it should not be all about punishment. Those who bully need to understand the impact of their actions, and they can often benefit from counseling. So as teacher, we need to listen to the students and let the target be part of the solutions. We can often restorative justice techniques where students talk with each other to understand the impact of the incident, and this is an effective one. Last strategy is to know when to use community resources. There may be situations that require the intervention of the community. It is when the problem is already worst. So we can use community resources such as counselors, administrators, and law enforcement. Cyberbullying needs to be taken seriously, and getting the community involved may prevent larger problems. And we as teachers can offer counseling services to both victims and perpetrators. And we can let students know that it is okay having the need to talk to someone to lessen the problem. So again, these are the 9 strategies that we teacher can use to prevent cyberbullying. Let's move on to the Republic Act 10627, otherwise known as the Anti-Bullying Act of 2013, which was signed into law by former President Benigno Aquino III on September 6, 2013. This law finds applicability in school-related bullying, student-to-student bullying in particular, which cover those uttered in social media. The law aims to protect children enrolled in kindergarten, elementary, and secondary schools, and learning centers, collectively schools, from being bullied. It requires schools to adopt policies to address the existence of bullying in their respective institutions, and was enacted to address the growing incidence of bullying inside school premises. location adjacent to the school, in-school related or sponsored activities, and by means of technology or any electronic means, such as messaging. Again, this Republic Act 10627 provide protection to every children from their peers and even their teachers who bullied them because of their differences from others. This help the children um, to have confidence despite of their differences to others. So remember, we are not invisible online. Like if we go online, our mutual friends can see that we're online and anything we post can be traced back to us. So let's monitor our online reputation and be well informed and be ready to take action. So we should know the do's and don'ts or the online etiquettes for us to prevent being a victim and to use the cyber safety. Stop cyberbullying. We can stop cyberbullying by starting it with ourselves. Let's be conscious with our decisions and actions and respect other people's behavior. Let's bear in mind that it's not easy to be a target of cyberbullying. So let's spread awareness and positivity. That's all. Thank you for watching. We hope that you have learned something from our report, which is cyberbullying. Have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.